Hey, what's going on, guys? Archer Mark here, and I'm back with another Star Wars review. This time, I have a Lego Star Wars review for you. And this is a very cool set, I think. This is set 75049, the Snowspeeder. And cool set, we get, of course, the vehicle, we get this big laser cannon, and 3 minifigs. So really nice set. Glad to have this. First, let's take a look at the box. Show the packaging. We have the Lego Star Wars logo. You have this image of Darth Vader, which some reason I just never quite liked this image. It just seemed odd looking to me. But you know, that's just my personal opinion. And we go down here. This is ages 7 to 12. And yeah, okay, I'm a little bit older than 12, but oh well. It's Rebel Snowspeeder, 279 pieces. And you have a cool, you see the Snowspeeder and the figs in the fantasy situation looking with snow and the cool background and laser blast going around. You get the figures inside, Snowtrooper there. Down here, spring-loaded shooter included, which I would say is another way of saying flick missiles, which of course is standard for a Lego set. And there are 3 minifigs, the Snowtrooper, the Luke Skywalker, and the Dak Walter, which I find interesting because very recently in the Black Series, the Star Wars Black Series, we got a Dak Walter and a Snowtrooper Commander. So I find that that's, I don't know if that was done on purpose, or if it's just a coincidence that those figures in this set came out at the same time, or around the same time. Okay, Lego Star Wars on this side, again the same image. This, again, just same kind of images, but in different languages. Okay, nothing much there. Here, have a close-up look at one of the new minifigures, Dak Walter. And this side, again, this sort of fantasy comic book looking images showing the various features, the tow cable and the firing back laser cannon and the opening canopy. And there's the laser cannon there. Different views of the vehicle. Okay. They're showing the flick missiles and lego.com/Star Wars, all that cool stuff. So there is the box, and really cool. Lots to go over with the Snowspeeder itself. We'll go over the minifigs first. See, let's go with Mr. Dak Walter. If you've ever had any other, Rebel pilot figures, minifigs like this before, not much difference. The Luke and the Dak share the same body and the legs. Everything's the same, except for the accessories and the heads and the helmets. But everything else is the same as between those two figures. Nice printing on the chest and the legs. Nothing on the arms. We have printing on the back. And Dak has a double printed face here. We have a nice, happy, smiley face. I think I could take on the Empire all by myself. And we know how that went. Yeah, he gets shot, and poor Luke has to sit for the rest of the battle with a corpse sitting behind him. Poor Dak. But he died for a good cause. As you can see, this scared, grimacing face. The little accessory, he has his little blaster pistol. And his helmet looks like this. Very, the same as most of the Rebel helmets, except for he has the blue insignias there. And we'll place that on his head. And now there's Dak, all ready to go. Okay. And let's take a look at Luke Skywalker. Again, the body's the same, but of course, he has a lightsaber as an accessory. Double printed face on him, so you have got kind of a little smirk. He's got the goggles up, and on this side, You have a little more serious looking face, and he's got the goggles down. Again, exactly the same on the front and the back other than the face. And he has his Rebel helmet, which has a little more detail. You have the red Rebel logos there and some various stripes down the center and little markings on the side. You see there, so a little different. Very cool. I love how they get all the little details printed on these small objects. And let's get his helmet on there. There's Luke all ready to go. And then we have the Snow Trooper, which first, right off the bat, he has a face. Many times with the Stormtroopers and Scout Troopers, they'll just give you like a black, like a headpiece that's just a fully black, there's no face, and you just put the helmet on. But he actually gets a printed face. He's got this, angry, growling face. He doesn't look very happy. He's an Imperial guy, what can you expect? So that's nice. It's only one-sided, but we do have nice printing on the front with the chest. Nothing on the legs. But we do have printing on the back, and then we got this backpack which has an extra piece that has printing there, so very nice. We have like this like cloth material that's used for the Kama. Okay, he comes with his little bigger size Stormtrooper looking blaster, so he is real nice. Of course, no Snow Trooper is complete without his helmet. There he is. Very cool. He's all set to go. And he has his own weapon, which is a little mini build that you have here. This laser cannon, very reminiscent of something that we see in The Empire Strikes Back. Very cool. Nothing fires out. There's no anything like that, but you have this little tube with the power source here. And he can hold on to it with the handles. So that's really nice. I like that that's included. But the Snow Trooper is a little outgunned by the armored Snowspeeder. And this is a cool vehicle. This is probably one of my favorite vehicles in the Star Wars universe. After the Millennium Falcon, I think I would go with this. Either this or the X-Wing. But this looks great in Lego form. Here you can see the laser cannons and a couple stickers there showing some of the details and engines. Try and give you a full look all the way around. So there you have the grappling hook. And there's the little laser cannon in the back, which that fires out. I'll show you that a little bit later. You have the speed flaps, the air flaps, which move up and down. All the little details. And, well, I don't know if you saw that, but I accidentally hit one of the flicked missiles and it fired out. So there's the two missile launchers. And it shoots pretty far. We'll see if we can get this. And that goes flying. Wow, that's really far. So it's a pretty powerful. Here's the other one that came out before. That's what it looks like. Basic red. Really some good strength to that spring-loaded launcher there. So that's good there. So that'll definitely bring some playability. So I'll give you a good look at, there's the undercarriage there. These little pieces here work good as the landing gear. So it makes it look like it's hovering a little bit above. And there's this is where the missiles are. There's springs. I don't know if you could tell, but there are springs in there. When you push it back, unusual, flicked missile technology. And let's see. I don't know if we can. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you can't really see, but there are springs in there, and they do work really well, as you saw. A few stickers. We got one there, and on the other side, one in the front. So not too difficult. I'll put this down very gently, and we'll open this up. The canopy does open. Right here, I'll show you, there is like a hinge joint here. This is like tabbed in, and it's basically like a ratchet joint. So this part of the canopy can go down independently from this section here. It's just easier to lift up like that. And here's the inside of the canopy. See, there you have the back seat with the little sticker there showing some controls, and you flip it around, and there's the front, and you even have a little spot right there we could place the blaster, and there's enough room if you want to take Luke's lightsaber and place it right here. You could slide it in there, and the canopy can still close even with that there. It doesn't get in the way. So if you want to have a place to store the lightsaber, and Dak's blaster pistol can go right there. Okay, I'll show you real quick. Let's just take Dak, and we'll get him seated, and he fits nicely there. And we'll take Luke. Take his lightsaber out, and we'll put Luke, and we'll sit him down like so, and he fits like that. We get Dak seated in there, and we can lower this, and there you have, there is Dak and Luke in their positions in the Snowspeeder, ready to go off and fight the Imperial forces. One last thing we'll show you. We'll show you the features in the back here. We'll show you this first. The black cannon. This, you'll recognize this piece as kind of the newer blaster pistols that have been coming with the minifigures and some of the other sets, which you push on this little button, and let's see, the projectile fires out, and you see there, and you get several of these little projectiles that you could place in there, and this moves up and down. And then you have the grappling hook, which simple wheel, I'll put it like this, and you can see, you turn the wheel and you can lower it, makes the rope the other way. That brings it up, and you can unwind it, and it will go down. And then if you turn it the other way, it will make the grappling hook come back up. Okay, just to give you an idea how the grappling hook will work. And that's pretty much everything there, all the firing mechanisms, the back cannon, I showed you the grappling hook, the flick missiles underneath, with the laser cannons. Overall, I think this is a great set. You get some cool minifigs, you get this little mini laser cannon here. You got two pilots that will fit in there. They look great in there. Again, storage for the weapons if you so choose. And overall, I think, again, this vehicle looks really great in Lego form. And it's just, I was really glad to, as soon as I saw this, I didn't even realize this was out or was coming out. So as soon as I saw this, I instantly knew I had to get it. I picked this up. It retailed for about $30, which I think is a fair price. You know, sometimes Lego sets, they're a little pricey for what you get, but I think you have a decent amount of stuff in this set between the vehicle and the figures and whatnot, that you have your money's worth, I believe. So I would definitely recommend it if you like the Snowspeeders, if you're a big Lego fan, if you want something for that Lego Hoth display. I think it's a great set to add to your collection. So there you go, Lego Star Wars Snowspeeder. Hope you enjoyed this review, and as usual, comment, rate, subscribe, and until my next video, stay tuned, and may the Force be with you.